G'day, and welcome back to your daily dose of Karens, Kevins, and the no good, idiotic, silly public freakouts here on Completely Stupid with your host, the Australian Idiot. According to YouTube, only 13% of you guys are actually subscribed who watch consistently. So I ask you, if you watch consistently, why don't you subscribe? It doesn't change anything for you. You still get my videos all the same, but it severely helps me. So subscribe. Clearly is done with working at this place for some reason or another. I'm not 100% sure what happened prior to this. It just seems to be some argument between a customer and an employee that escalates a bit too far.
Look at her. She works here. I'm not at work. I got all day.
I can record too.
I got all day.
At least I look good. You look like a bum.
Oh, I got all day.
At least my hair done.
I got all day. I got all day. I got all day. Look at her. Now she's behind the counter.
I mean, I don't have to.
The loudest is the weakest give a f about what they screaming.
Didn't you grab me first though?
The loudest is the weakest give a f about what they
Girl,
screaming.
I look good.
Yeah, you do?
I look good.
With all
You
that
look like
acne
a
on
bum.
you. What's this on your neck?
Acne?
What's this
Girl,
on your neck?
Look at your face.
What's that on your neck?
Face.
Now you touching me.
Look at your face though.
But look at
you
your
got
neck.
hella dark marks, girl.
Look at your neck.
Is that why
Look
you
at
were
your
looking
neck.
for
Look at you.
skincare,
You're
though?
like three.
Is that what you were looking
You're
for
like
the
3
skincare?
pounds.
Is that what you were looking for the skincare?
What are you? You need to put some on your neck.
You should drink
You
more
should
water.
put some on your neck.
You gotta drink some
You
water,
should definitely
man.
take
'Cause
care
your
of that.
eyes are mad
Whatever
yellow.
that is under your neck.
Eyes are mad yellow.
What is that? What is that? But what is that? What is that on your neck? What is that on your neck? You looking at my face, but what is on your neck? What is on your neck? Oh, look, she's so professional. She works at CVS. Let me show you. She works at CVS. First she came. First she came. First she came.
Or what? Or what? What are you gonna do? 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 What are you gonna do?
Don't put your hands on me.
What are you gonna do?
Don't put
What are
your
you gonna
hands
do?
on me.
What are you gonna do?
Don't put your hands on me. You want to fight. She wants to fight. Did you just see that? She's gonna lose her job. And I'm suing this store.
Now that's a smart idea, to whack someone's phone out of their hand when they're recording you, because you know, that is by definition assault. That is just how it is. But I suppose if you're at this state of time when it's just like you don't care about your job anymore, clearly, because that's what this seems like to me, someone who just does not care anymore. I'm sure they're okay to be fired, but I'm not sure they'd be okay with all the other consequences to these actions that will occur now they decide to go through the effort to whack someone's phone out of their hand. Good job. Here we witness an angry fight with the neighbors.
I was listening and you turned yours up louder. I was not disrespectful.
And put the music on!
I never come out to your dog first. I never do.
You get
I never come out with your dog first.
You get
Why are
first!
you spinning?
Any time!
Why do you think I'm fighting with you? I don't understand what your issue is.
It's gonna pay!
Hey, the same guy TikTok? Hey, the same guy. Hey, the same guy. Same guy. Don't worry. TikTok's got you, bro. I got lots of followers, don't worry. Hey, over there too. I don't know what your issue is, but you apparently have an issue.
I have no idea what was happening. Something tells me it's something about loud music, apparently. Either way, moving along. Here we have quite an interesting clip where a guy at Olive Garden is extremely upset at the waitresses who are serving him tonight, because apparently one of them was continuously flirting with his supposed partner while serving them. Whether that's true or not's the other question. Either way, you can tell this guy seems to have a very good jealousy streak. Here's the clip.
Your worker flirt with her in front of me, like I'm not sitting here. And now he want to like that's what I say. Tell him to step outside. The fact that I'm sitting here and he's looking at her breast and leaning toward her, I'm not supposed to say nothing. I'm feeling disrespectful because he's doing this shit in front of me. Apologize. Now I need to apologize. Sir, what? Y'all got motherfuckers doing shit like that, and I'm the one that's wrong? Y'all.
According to the person who posted this clip, because they weren't involved in the actual thing itself, apparently this guy was being very aggressive towards their partner in the parking lot later on, which is attached to the sign of the partner walking out a lot quicker than he did and various other things on those lines. It leads to a lot of questions on his aggressibility. Here we have a guy who's been kicked out of this local Dunkin' Donuts beforehand and has done various different random things. And this is his third time coming back this day. Not even acknowledging the times where he's been kicked out beforehand. Yeah, this guy's a bit of a crazy one. He does some very wacky stuff, and here's the clips.
Okay, what's up there? What's up there? You can really fight. What's up? You swing. What are you talking about?
Hey, but you can get out.
Before I make it a problem. Fake ass Chicago outside low-end ass bitches. Leave me alone. Just like that. Leave me alone.
Can you get out?
Embarrassing.
Can you get
You
out?
embarrassing.
Can you get
Look
out?
at you. You
Can you get
embarrassing.
out? Can you get out? Okay, and I manage this.
What
Can
you
you
gonna
get
do about
out,
it?
bro?
This your store?
Bro, get, oh my
This your
God.
store?
Can you get out?
This your store?
Get out.
This your store
Bro,
though.
get
This
out.
your store
You're
though.
doing too
All right,
much.
stop
Bye,
talking
get
to me then.
out.
Stop talking to me then.
Get out.
Before I throw some drink on
Get
your ass.
out. Get out.
Stop talking to me.
Get
Shut
out.
up.
No,
Shut
you
up.
get out. You shut up. Get out. Like, what are you talking about? You're not even buying nothing here. I don't care. I don't care. Like, what are you
I go
doing,
home.
bro? Get out.
I'm gonna show your ass.
Get
I'm
out.
gonna show your ass, gang.
Bro,
When I
get
say
out.
something, I mean that shit, bro. I'm not working here, bro.
Bro, I don't
Stop
care.
playing with me,
Get
bro.
out. Yeah, could you do that?
You better call the police, bitch.
Get out,
About
bro.
hoe.
Can't even open it. All the that.
You better call your people.
I don't care. Get out before I really do call him. What are you talking about? That man that y'all seen in that video, that previous video or whatever, okay, that was his third time being up in there. First time he asked for some water. Mind you, he's already been 86 from our store. Like, legit. He cannot be there. Like, just can't. So I'm standing in the back just letting them get him some water, because if you say anything to this man, he's gonna blow up. Like, legit blow up. So to save us some hassle and some time, baby, I let that man get that water and he went on about his day. But then he decided to come back. Mind you, it's only 2 of us in there at this time. It's 2 females, and he keep bringing his ass up in here. So he gonna start screaming, hollering about I'm phoning him, I'm from Chicago, blah, 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 blah. Y'all don't want it, da, 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 da. Bruh, I'm like, can you please get out? Like, goddamn, like, I'm tired of this. Can you get out, please? Baby, that set this man off the damn chain. Off the chain, baby. He started getting active for real. He started grabbing shit off the freaking merch stand and stuff. He throwing it at the ceiling. Now he's trying to open up that damn bag of decals so he can throw it at me. Luckily enough, it's very hard to open those up. You need scissors. But he still threw the bag of decaf at me. You know what I'm saying? Like, that pissed me off. So, boom. I'm in the lobby trying to tidy it up because, baby, we finna get off. It's 30 minutes until clock out time. You feel me? So here he comes back. He opened up the door, bitch. He grabs this freaking cup from Fazoli's that he probably ran over there to bag, and then he throws the whole freaking cup of soda literally on me. Whole lobby just full, just sticky and full of goddamn soda. Now we going outside because you doing a little bit too much. And mind you, yes, I did call the police. I don't know if it's because our phones are trash, or I don't know if they just didn't answer the phone, baby. But they did not come. They didn't answer the phone. They didn't do shit. So I don't want to hear nothing y'all talking about. And he's been banned already. So as we go outside, as we're like literally Valvoline is right there, and we're outside with this man. We got chairs. Me and my coworker, we got chairs because this man is literally trying to beat on us. He's trying to scrap with us. He's trying to do everything. Girl, so as all this is going on, everybody's staring. Valvoline staring. Is outside staring. Subway know what's going on. Subway actually called the police. Thank the Lord, Kayla, because baby, I don't know what was finna happen. So after he threw off his bag and we started squaring up, you know, he started backing up. So I threw his bag because, boy, obviously you need this bag because this is all the belongings that you have to yourself, you bum. So he grabs, or I throw his bag. Y'all, this man f***ing spit on me. So like 20 minutes later, legit 20 minutes later, that's when the police show up. I'm confused at this point because I said, did y'all get called here or something? Because, baby, I called the second time this man came up in here. Now this man just did too much. You know what the first thing they asked me? Do you have access to any of the cameras here? Bitch, I am the camera. I'm literally the camera. Like, am I okay? Am I okay? Buddy spit on me. He threw a drink at me. He over here squaring up, baby. He threw coffee at me. Am I okay? You over here worried about the wrong shit. All they did was say what his name was, and then they just left. They just left. They said, we're going to 86 him. Oh, you're going to 86 him again? 86 squared?
I've just got to ask, how can people even be like this in the first place? To do stupid crap along these lines, to go in there, harass two people who are at their jobs doing work just because you can, and then of course when things don't start going your way, you threaten to fight them. You're a man, for Christ's sakes. Trying to fight two women, of all things. Like, it's already stupid enough when a man tries to go, come on, fight me outside, to another guy. It's really pathetic and stupid. It's on another level of stupid and pathetic when you do it to a woman, because I don't get why you want to act like this. It's really stupid and really dumb, but here we are, I guess. In this clip, we have both the landlord and the property manager showing up unannounced to one of their houses and letting themselves in to do some form of inspection and complain about whatever the heck's. Here's the clip.
My house. I did not give you permission to come inside my house. Alright, they're trying to take a video of this, Justin. Let me call the cops right quick. This is actually, you have a lot of lease violations. Are you aware when you're paying rent? Ma'am, yes, I have a lawyer. And I have a court date. And that's good. That's the dog coming down here. That's the dog? You didn't tell me you're coming down here. That's the dog? Yeah, you know that. Okay. Yeah, that's not on the lease though. You're that's okay. That? That's what I pay $200 a month for. You don't. You have not paid rent. You have not paid rent. I don't want people to do that. Congratulations. Congratulations. Are you willing
as a property manager, though, can you just show up in someone's house and just kind of like walk around without?
At least I can't talk to you.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Are you willing to pay rent? Yes, I did. I paid rent last month. $9.50.
Yeah, you have to give somebody a 24-hour notice before you come in their house.
You're 3 months. Get out of my house. You can see me in court.
Yeah, we'll definitely see you in court for this. I promise you.
Yes, I do.
I promise you.
This is illegal. Hello, I can't hear you.
Still on January rent. It's nice to meet you though. You keep on getting out of this place, okay?
I don't live here. So do you guys just kind of walk in people's houses whenever you feel?
So you just decide, that's illegal.
What about you? Do you think that's acceptable?
I know my rights. You obviously don't. No,
You feel like that's acceptable?
Because guess what? Ain't nobody ever done this for me. Oh, it's a terrible meeting.
And I don't mind.
As an owner, we have rights.
No, I know the rights.
But like, you need to give us a notice.
You don't just come inside people's houses. I just had a baby. You don't come inside my house.
It's been paid.
That's illegal. You let me know you're coming to my house first. You don't let yourself in.
Okay, so they haven't paid rent. Isn't there a whole legal process you should be doing right now? Not whatever in the world this thing is here? Because I'm going to tell you this. From my understanding of how the rental shenanigans work in America, this will not help your case. If you did this something like here in Australia, this will literally ruin any form of case you have to kick the person out, because you've literally showed up unannounced and you're pointing out all these issues, and if you dare complain about any of those issues that you found via this unannounced, basically illegal inspection, you can get in a lot of shit and they won't even acknowledge whatever arguments you have. You won't win that type of argument. If someone's not paying rent, there is literal legal recourse you take. Not this. This is stupid, and it's going to just get you in trouble. So backstory to this one. First off, there is a second clip where he just shows the lead up to it. He just decided to start recording, was cutting down trees, and a little while later the Karen comes into frame. I'm not including that because all it is to ultimately prove that the video wasn't staged. Now, other background information is that why is the reason he's cutting trees here? Well, it's as simple as this. According to the story goes that he's cutting trees here in order to, well, it's a job that's been given to him by a power line company in order to make it so these trees don't get struck and fall down onto these power lines, causing a possible power outage. Anyway, whilst doing this, Karen comes in to say hi.
When Karen attacked. OMG.
see that everything else is all cleaning up. You see where you're cutting a fucking cut? Right there is that exit. I tell you, you fuckers don't do this anymore. You guys are good. You fucking shit fire.
Wait for it.
But now I've got the well laid for you. Nobody cleaned the goddamn power line over there by the goddamn well. Or the fucking trees that.
No te entendí ni verga, no sé inglés.
Oh, she damn angry. Oh my god, it's gonna be the end of the world. I'm so sad. It's just one of those clips where I don't really have much to say. It's just genuinely one of those very interesting things to watch. Just watch a person go off at someone else for chopping down trees because they don't understand the reason why they're doing it, or for, I think, something to do with, oh, you won't even clean up the mess from what you cut down here today, blah 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 blah, and what other things she chose to claim about. Ultimately, it's just very nonsensical, and at the end of the day, he's just doing his job. And considering in this situation, his job is to take down some of these trees because of the risk of these trees falling down on top of some of the power lines that are in the area, causing potential power outages. I feel like this is probably a little bit better overall. Like, imagine if you just left it there and then the tree fell down and cut the power to your area. Man, you'd be so much more angrier then, wouldn't you? So you're chilling at a farmer's market, you know, you're exploring the wares, what people have brought in with their stalls and things along those lines, and a guy just decides to stand in the middle of the markets and start preaching. What do? Well, here we have an answer to that question in this clip here.
And when you pray, he hears you. If you have faith as small as a mustard seed, you can move mountains. All right, it says you can't please God except by faith alone. So it's by faith.
Pay for this food. If you want to pay for food, pay for food.
Yeah, so this will just take a moment. If you don't have faith, you can't expect to hear anything
He's
from
got
the
the right to
Lord.
say anything he wants. Remember the First Amendment, freedom of speech, and Democrat.
Amen.
He can say anything he
I'll be
wants.
done.
He's
I'll be
not
done in 5
swearing. He's
seconds.
not saying anything rude.
But hey guys, he loves you, he truly does. Alright, this world will try to take every bit of you away from you. But Jesus, he will give every piece back to you. For those, nobody can do it on their own. I'm telling you, if anybody wants to see Jesus, if everybody accepts that, guess what? We have situations we cannot control. Alright, things happen in life, but Jesus will look out for you if you accept him. We have free will.
I think I should just make this clear before I say anything else. I'm not religious by any means. Just so it's completely clear what my potential bias might be. So here we have, so the guy who's come out from a store has just said, hey, I've paid to be here. Could you like pay at least if you're gonna preach? And it's like, I can understand this guy's point of view, because like he's paid to be here to sell his wares potentially, and in theory, this guy's come down to preach, to sell the word of God. It's only fair if he pays, if he's going to come down to sell something to people roaming around. And then there's, of course, other people come, oh, he's got the First Amendment right to do this. It's like, yeah, he does. And the guy wasn't going off at him for doing it. It's like saying, hey, could you, I've paid to be here. Could you at least do the same before you go on this preach thing? And of course, everyone around him don't care about that. It's like, amen. Yeah, that's right. Screw you, loser. It just seems so. In this next clip, we got a person who sprays some perfume inside of a school bus filled to the brim with people, and this is the driver's reaction to it all.
God damn it! How much more do you expect me to take? Give me the perfume. No, I didn't do anything. I can freaking smell it. I didn't do anything. I didn't spray anything.
Sick of you. I'm sick of all of this. I'm done with it. I'm gonna start kicking some serious. Do you hear me?
Yes.
My foot's gonna be so far up your goddamn. It's gonna dangle out your goddamn nose. I'm done with you. That phone in your bag. Now you give it to me.
Alright, fine.
Done. God dang it! I can smell it.
I didn't spray anything.
I'm allergic to this.
Open a I didn't spray anything. They just like to
It's
start
right in the
shit.
big. It's right in the big
So
backpack.
you.
It's in the big zipper.
You like to start too, Maya. You're no innocent angel here. I'm done with this. Done. I've had my fill. I'm done with it. I'm ready to walk off this goddamn bus right now and let you people walk the home. How much more do you think anybody can freaking take? Shut your mouth. I don't want to hear another goddamn word out of your mouth.
Okay.
Excuse me. What did I just tell you? You think it's funny? You think it's funny? You're all... No, you didn't. You're so full of Jackson. You're as bad as he is. Done. Done. Not another goddamn word out of any of you.
So aside from that being quite a funny reaction, especially when she describes how she's going to put her foot so far up someone's ass it's going to dangle out their nose. that was beautiful. But okay, let's talk serious for a moment. There's a legitimate reason to be annoyed at people like this, because it's just like spraying fragrances or deodorants or anything to do with spraying in general in a enclosed area where there's a bunch of people can cause a lot of fucking problems. Over here in Australia, it's a very common rule that you are not to use deodorants aside from roll-ons at school whatsoever. It's a hard ban because of flipping allergies. People have asthma. It can cause problem with those people. Other people are allergic to what's inside of aerosols and other sprays along those lines, and it can cause a lot of problems. To the point where if you get caught spraying an aerosol, especially in a room where there's other people in there, it can get you straight up booted from the school. Because it's like one of those hard rules that can potentially severely injure someone with an allergic reaction or potentially kill them. So I can understand where this bus driver is coming from this reaction, because this shit deadly to certain people who are allergic to it, like really bad. Here we have an old lady who gets herself into a bit of an accident and seems to be a bit off the nutcase here, you know? So let's just see this interesting interaction, right?
Damaged.
My car is damaged.
Where?
Right here. If you want to see, you can come over.
Shit!
Why are you hitting my car, lady?
Because it's not damaged. You bitch! Would you tell her to get away from me? She's crazy.
You know, just talk with her, you know. And
it's not damaged.
I mean, usually what you're supposed to do
you don't
in an
have to-
accident
yeah.
is we exchange information.
Bitch.
You don't have to do that.
You're a crazy bitch.
Is she driving away?
Have her license plate?
Yeah.
Huh?
I got it now. She just drove away.
I know there wasn't any visible damage, but isn't that just a hit and run right there? They just left the scene of an accident without providing any information of anything whatsoever. And also, is it just me or did she almost hit that Mitsubishi up there? Like, she was going to be driving head on into it until last moment, slightly swerves into her side of the lane, because, you know, she was driving down the middle of the car park lot. You know, these are people's lanes, buddy. You gotta go into your lane. It's not just your road. What a nutcase. In clips that are going to make you want to tear your hair out, here's a good one.
Unfortunately, I can't offer that. All I can do is tell you.
No, you
that sounds
can
good.
offer that. You can offer that.
Unfortunately, I
Because
cannot.
I purchased the bag.
Yes,
You see
and
that?
I understand your feeling. I understand what you're saying. I would also want my
I don't
item back.
care. I want the bag that I purchased. I don't want my money back. I want that bag.
Unfortunately, all we can do is give you back your refund.
I don't want the refund. I want my bag.
If you want, I can help you
Call your night
search.
crew and tell them to search and get me my bag.
Well, if the bag was taken back by the night crew ran it and
I
probably
don't
purchased
care.
it.
So where is it?
Like I said, someone probably already
Like
purchased
I
it.
said, you can't repurchase something that was purchased.
Unfortunately,
I
that is the thing.
purchased it.
Right, I understand that
So
it's your
what
item.
you doing?
Yes, ma'am, I understand it's your item. It got ran back.
No.
It got given to someone
I
else.
don't care.
The only thing we can do is give you
No.
returns.
No, I don't want your return. I want my bag. Next, please. I don't want a return.
I know you want your item. I understand that.
Bag.
Yes, I understand. Unfortunately, we can't do that. All I can give you is a refund.
Unfortunately, you can do that. Give me someone higher than you, like an actual person that can give me my bag.
So all you can... copy. So all I can do is give you this number. Which
I don't want that number. I'm not leaving here until I get
right,
the
you
shit
want
that I
someone
need.
higher up than me. All I can do is give you this email.
You guys are ridiculous. I purchased something and you didn't put it in my bag. So now I have to go running around to find it? No. No.
I understand that.
No.
I understand it's your item.
I'm not going to run around and look for my item.
I understand. All we can do is give you a refund.
You guys are ridiculous. I'm not going to run around and look for an item that I purchased that was not in my bag.
Correct. I understand that. Again, all I can do is give you the refund because I can do nothing about that. If you have a complaint or if you
I
like
don't
to
have a
someone,
complaint.
someone
I
higher
want
than
my
I am,
bag.
there's the.
I want my bag.
Maybe she should ask Santa Claus for
The
it.
only thing that I can do is give you a refund. I don't have the power to find your bag.
Well, who has the power?
Again,
Who has the power? Who has the power?
Again,
If you
it would
don't
be
have
the
the power,
email. It would be
who
the
has
email
power?
who you would like to talk to.
Sorry, and I got
here.
two
Well,
bags
keep
in my
calling for
truck.
me here.
Unfortunately, I can't
Before
do
I
that.
leave, because I've spent my whole lunchtime here for this. So now you're gonna call in. I'm not leaving here without my shit.
So this phone number would be the store number.
Nope.
So they would get
You
you back
call
to
him.
this store.
Call him.
You would like.
You call him for me and get him on the phone.
Yeah, like I said, I can't call.
Call him.
Unfortunately, I cannot do
I'm
that.
supposed to call someone on a picture.
No, this would be the information. This would be the email, and you can talk to higher ups
Call
through the
him
email.
for me. I'm not leaving here until I get my item.
Right, I understand that you want your item. Unfortunately, I cannot give you the
I
item.
don't care. I don't care.
The most that I
You're
can do
going
is
to
give you
give me
return.
my item, or you're going to call whoever this person is in the picture. It should be 170.
Right. Again, I can't do that. Right?
You don't exist?
No.
I'm supposed to
If it's a
scrabble
customer,
this
if
shit?
it's a customer complaint, I cannot do the
I don't
complaint
care.
for you.
Call the person that you think is on that picture.
One sec.
Yeah, some invisible person, right? Because that's what you want me to do.
I'll be over here.
No, it is an invisible person. That's why you want me to call it. I'm not gonna be here and not get the shit that I need.
Are you supposed to get something that's not in the store?
You need a bag today?
I'm not leaving without my item.
Thank you. Where should I put it? Just put it back there.
I don't want my money back. I want my
No
bag.
receipt?
Okay.
And I don't need to sign. Okay, thank you.
Figure it out. I don't want my money back. I want my bag that's on that receipt that you put in my bag and it's not there. That's what I want. I don't want my money back. I want my item.
You're asking for something I really don't have.
I don't care. That's what I bought.
I understand.
That's what's on the
All we
receipt.
can do-
So that's what I want.
And I, like I said, I get you, but we
Okay,
don't have
we'll
that
figure
bag.
it out. Figure it out. Tell somebody and figure it out. Call another store and ask them if they have the bag that I need. That's what you can do.
I can't do that.
Yes,
All
you
I can do
can.
is
I'm not going to do
refund
that.
you the bag.
Call another store and figure out where my bag is.
So clearly, she brought a bag from this company, and well, it turns out they didn't have that stock in the store, and so instead are offering her a refund, but she refuses to take that damn refund because she wants that bag. I just want to question, how many times did you guys hit your head against a brick wall because of how this just kept going? It didn't seem like it was going to actually stop. It just went on and on and on. She just has no, like, I don't get it. I get it. I know. Okay, I get it. You wanted this item, you spent all this time waiting to get this item to find out that when you've brought it, it turns out they ran out. That is a huge stuff up on the store's behalf. But at the end of the day, they can't do the impossible. If they don't have the stock, they can't just magically whip it out of their ass and give it to you. They just have to give you a refund because what else are they going to be able to do? They can't do anything else. So sitting here and arguing with a staff member over this problem is just stupid, because you already know it's not going to actually do anything. They can't do anything about them being out of the bag that you're chasing. They're out of the bag. It's that simple. There's nothing more to the story there. They just don't have the bag, and it's just tough luck. It's unfortunate, but it is what it is. Apparently this guy comes in basically every day and always goes up to the drink machine, grabs a cup and gets some ice and leaves. This time round, one of the employees decided it'd be a great idea to stop him because technically this is stealing. Technically.
Hey, yo, get out of here. You go ahead and call the cops. Call the cops. You put your hands on. Call the cops. I didn't even touch you. Yes, you did. I'm touching the cops. Yes, you did. Yes, you did. Call the cops. You come here every day. I'm allowed to. Come here every day. Call the cops. Call the cops. Call the cops. Yo.
Already won it, my guy.
Yeah.
Already won it, my guy. He's recording you. He's recording you. You come in here every day and do the same shit. You come in here every day and do the same thing. You come in here and get ice. Yes, I have a guy in here who is very aggressive. 2 females. Wow. He's being very aggressive. He is coming out. He has a picture here. Army fatigue.
Look, I can understand why you would think this is a good idea to do in the first place, but I'm gonna be 100% real with ya. Your employee probably doesn't give 2/10 of a shit about that ice being taken. Furthermore, this entire thing's caused some issues for your employer, potentially, whether it be because this clip has gone a little bit viral, whether it be because this guy may now potentially put a lawsuit against the store. It potentially could be various other reasons. So it's either a little bit of a small thing where they're not happy with you but that you still keep your job, or there's a possibility you got fired. Like, it's just one of those things where yeah, I get it. They're stealing technically and it's wrong technically, but some things are just not worth it in life. Sometimes loyalty to your job is never worth it. Wait a minute, that's not a sometimes. Loyalty to your job is never worth it. You don't get anything out of it anymore. You're literally better off jumping job to job than to stay loyal to one. And in this case here, don't do something like this. It's not worth it in any shape or form to put yourself in harm's way over ice of all things. I get it, you have principles to stand by, but I don't know if this is the greatest idea. Actually, I don't think it was. Here we watch as a customer has a fight with the manager of this fast food restaurant, and it's not the fight you'd expect. It's the fight on who looks the ugliest.
I already know that, Jack. Like you gonna do so, girl. You better take it. Let me get my bread, baby. Please. Okay, I got you, sir. Oh, okay, no, we're not. You too, bitch. Melissa. You and whoever you woke up next to this morning. Okay. I stay by myself, baby. And so do I. I bet you too ugly, you is. Hold on, sir. You get through bitch, he in his grave. That's why you get to me. Hey, hold on. Hold on. So what you not gonna do is disrespect my husband. That's what you're not gonna do is disrespect my husband. Melissa. No, did you not hear what he said? You're not gonna disrespect him. Period. I'm not gonna do nothing. My name is Melissa Ann Pendleton Shakur. When you get through, I got you record. They got my money because I got a back. I'm gonna call back. Y'all care when it goes on my losers. Petty ass damn job.
These are the type of annoying people in public that I like. They just argue with you over stupid semantics that no one particularly cares about. They just do it for the shites and giggles, which, I mean, at the end of the day, this doesn't harm anyone, aside from it, unless you take people calling you ugly as an actual offense, which some people do, so, yeah. This Karen attempted to intimidate a bunch of kids, and when that failed, she decided to take the racist route. When that failed, she decided to body shame. It failed as well.
I didn't leave my seat. There's children here. Look at these boys. You normal person acts like that? Like you're acting right now? Look at you. Ma'am, I didn't leave my seat one time.
As we can see here, it's a Karen in the wild.
See, I'm American. You look at accent. You look at I'm American.
So am I. I was born right here. US of A, love.
This is what's wrong with America. Fat little kid. Shut the f up. Put your mask on, Karen. Karen is on disorder.
You know, at some points you should have just walked away a lot sooner than what you did, because all you did was just ripped off your mask and showed what a horrible person you are, and that's all you've done here. Good job. This clip is a bit of an interesting one. I'm not quite 110% sure what's precisely happening here, but from what I can gather, it basically seems like that this employee has been not working their assigned hours, potentially been working for longer than their scheduled hours, and apparently they're getting fired now, and here comes the manager to, well, talk to her in front of all the other customers. Here's the clip.
Clock out. Clock. I haven't cheated you on anything. You were scheduled 29.5 hours. As long as you clock in and out on your time, you got your hours. You were scheduled to clock out. Clock out. Last week I told you we counseled you about not taking your breaks and me going over labor hours because 6.5 hours was yours.
Don't put your finger in my face.
Then get out of the store.
Woman, you don't know who you messing with. Don't do this to me.
Annie, I'm not scared of you anymore.
I'm not scared of you.
Leave. Everybody's mad because I backed up last time. I'm not backing up.
Don't get blow your breath up in my face.
Get out my store.
Just move out of the way.
Both of y'all need to chill. Y'all acting like little 2-year-olds. Calm down.
Yeah.
Go sit down.
She's the
Y'all
one.
both relax.
No. I'm
Both of
tired
y'all
of
need
her.
to relax.
She come in here and she acting like I don't know what. I'm trying to do what I
Hey, my
need
boss
to
is
do.
on the phone. I'm not doing this with you anymore, Annie.
And
You
I'm
want to
not
do it in the back when nobody's
what the deal
around?
is with
I'm
that.
tired of it.
I'm not
You
gonna
want to
do
run
You
this
guys,
store? Do you want to run this
argument
store?
with
Are you
another
sure?
adult. Sit down and do it.
Then you're not anymore, and I
They could've
know
went
I'm
outside and
telling you
talked.
to go
Come on,
home.
scare people away.
Yeah.
Clock out. Stop bullshitting on the computer and clock out. You're doing
You know
this.
what? For you to be a boss,
Right.
you're not being very nice.
Right.
I'm not, because I've had her assault me before, ma'am.
No, I didn't
But
insult her.
you need to take this somewhere else.
You're right, I can't get her to go anywhere else.
Customers.
Right.
You're the one being disrespectful.
Right. Right.
I ain't
I
got
haven't
nothing
clocked
to
in
do
yet.
with
It's not 2:30.
Nope. Nope. No. Y'all let her get this on.
Oh, really? Y'all need to call corporate.
Give me the number and I will.
She's the manager?
Yes. Acting like that.
Right.
That is
She got the right one because I'm telling you. She be in the store. Yeah.
Ain't gonna lie to you, I'm not 110% sure what precisely is happening here, but this just seems to be the norm for some managers. It's when they're told they have to get rid of someone because they're doing X, Y, and Z wrong, rather than just being simple about it or trying to give whatever in the world she's intending to do here. Instead, she rather goes on and belittle this person in front of all the other customers, which I get if this person's just terrible at doing their job or whatever, but it just seems wrong to do this in general, let alone in front of all the other customers present, and then when they tell you, why don't you just go outside if you're going to be doing this, you just completely dismiss them and act like that they're being idiots or whatever else you're saying. It's very interesting to say the least. It seems like from the clip it's something to do with she's not doing the scheduled hours, she's potentially staying in longer than normal, which is interesting. Here we have a wild Karen freak out at the local bookstore, not library, idiot.
Money back. I just paid for both of those books and I want my money back.
You just call the cops?
Yeah, I do. Because I paid for that shit. You said I didn't pay for it. Yeah, I do. I have anything. You didn't even have a receipt. So you don't have a receipt? I don't. He didn't give it to me. This just almost hit me while I was walking out the door. You haven't even made it out the door. Honey, he just almost attacked me when I walked out the door. This man. I just paid for both these Bibles. Can you please get the guy Thomas in here? The guy that just checked me out! If you keep going,
I'm so curious what actually happened prior to the clip here to even get her to this state where she's just obsessively yelling and screaming at literally anyone who gets in her way, claiming that someone hit her on their way out and all this other crap. It just seems wild, but hey, here we are. Here we arrive at an amusement park where some shenanigans are occurring with some Karens. Apparently her daughter was sent out on one of the go-karts and kept continuously braking, so when the inevitable happens and someone else runs into her, you know what she does? She takes out her rage and anger at this person out on the local minimum wage worker. Yet that's a great move, I suppose.
Well, another thing is going to be 16 to drive while she's driving. Exactly. Be civilized. These are very rude.
I can keep going.
Please forward.
You have no right to have people. You could have caused a serious accident out here.
And you did too by stopping and everyone coming in the back of you. Leave the power track off, please.
Get out of here. You're going to hear about it.
Yes, because this is a completely warranted reaction over your daughter getting bumped into by another go-kart on the track when she's continuously hitting the brake a bit incessively. Yeah, it sucks it happens that the other person didn't avoid them because they probably would have had ample time to do so if they were paying attention, but going off at the worker here is not going to solve this problem in any way, shape, or form. Heck, I feel like it's just going to create more problems because now you're most likely going to get kicked out of this amusement park and not allowed to come back in like ever. I don't know, it seems a bit silly. This guy gets caught having some green by their local Karen, who decides to dish out what she claims to be a bit of wisdom from her apparent ER working.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I have a teenager.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Yeah, you know, I'm going to tell you something else. And not only that, I'm a seer in the spirit realm. I see demons and I see angels since I'm little. I'm a prophet to the nation. I actually save people in the emergency room who are overdosing on marijuana. I'm going to give you a piece of advice.
Yeah.
Whether you take it or not is up to you. It's called wisdom. It's around you. One of them is this tormenting spirit. If you saw it, you would never touch that again in the rest of your life.
Yeah.
You may think I'm joking about this, but I've cast out demons from people. I'm just walking because I'm a nurse. I'm charting right now.
Yeah.
But I'm also listening to something about addictions.
Yeah.
You have the spirit of addiction on you. Even if you, I hear lots of things from God. God wakes me up in the middle of the night and says, pray for America, and shakes me to the core where I can't see, and I'm in the throne room. And I see the tormenting, I'm seeing the tormenting demon and the demon of addiction is going to take over your life. Because you're weak. You're weak. You have no self-control. I'm sorry. You guys, you can be videotaping.
Overdosing on green. You know, I'd believe you if it was other things that you're talking about, other forms of paraphernalia that people overdose on, because that's far more common. And I'm not saying you can't overdose on green. It just requires a lot of it. And usually your body would have an adverse reaction to it far before you would actually overdose. It's possible, but typically your body would do something else that would cause you to go to the emergency room prior to what would cause the actual overdose. Again, it's possible, but I feel like she's just making a bunch of crap up in order to try and make this guy feel bad because she doesn't like someone smoking green. It's a bit silly either way. This clip has an extremely wild story to it, and it's going to take a little bit to go over it before we actually get to the clip itself, so I apologize for that, but it's very important. So the guy in the black shirt here, he was walking onto the plane and an old lady bumped into him. He flipped off the old lady. Things seem to be fine at that point. They get onto the plane, and it turns out they're sitting very close to each other, so the guy decides to finds a different empty seat. Then the woman complains about that and asks for an empty row, which so happens to be the one behind the man. Then the flight attendant went up to the man, asked him, like, is this okay? Can she sit back here? And he told her that no, this bitch can't sit back here. This, of course, set the old lady off. She ends up saying something racist towards the guy, and then they get separated for a bit. Now, we're now up... This all happened before the flight takes off. We're now up in the air, and the old lady has this necessitary need to go up to the man and try and wake him up when he's currently asleep on the plane, and just continues the barrage of harassment towards this guy for some reason or another. And it gets to the point where the pilot has to intervene and pulls the old lady up to the front with him. And, you know, it gets worse because the old lady decides to start hitting the pilot and things along those lines. And so eventually they have to divert the flight and land elsewhere. And when the police come in, they go straight to the guy first and don't talk to the old lady first initially. Again, this is just a story based upon a third person's perspective watching this entire thing. There might be some lies that might not be quite true. It's a very weird one, to say the least. This is how we get here.
Because why? Is she off the plane?
She's gonna get off.
Is she off the plane now?
I don't know.
Okay, so why y'all talking to me? Why are y'all even talking to me, bro?
We were asked to talk to you outside.
No, you don't have to talk to me outside. You need to take her off the plane.
She is coming off the plane.
That's all that needs to happen.
I'm
I
not
don't even know why we
you
even
come
talking
off the
anymore,
plane
bro.
with
Why are
me.
we even talking? Bro, I'm going to sleep.
All these people aren't going anywhere until you come off the plane.
Why am I getting off the plane? Why am I getting off the plane? I need you to tell me why I'm getting off the plane. No, tell me why I'm getting off the plane.
I don't think they're gonna fly with you anymore.
With me, I haven't even done anything.
Okay, you're causing a scene now. I'm talking to you calmly and smoothly.
All right, I'm not even saying anything.
Sit down with
Y'all come talk to me while the lady who was attacking me is sitting up there. Y'all haven't said a word to her, but y'all talking to me. Man, y'all been. Get on my face, man.
I don't think this.
I'm not going nowhere. I didn't do nothing. Why am I tell me why I gotta get off the plane.
Yes, it can definitely be said that he provoked her very heavily, considering that the accidental bump into each other, he decides to point the finger at them and then calls her a bitch a little later on. Yes, it can definitely be said he provoked her, but her reaction to the provoking is definitely not warranted in any way, shape, or form, especially to the level that it apparently got. And so, of course, it makes sense that the guy would be extremely frustrated when he's the one that gets targeted first out of this entire mess. It's quite wild, to say the least. With this clip here, this is a rental. This person's returned the rental to the rental place, and it turns out that there's chunks of ash scattered across the entire car. And well, of course, the guy working there decides to ask the guy, hey, there's you smoke in here? Who smoked in here? There's ash in here. And well, we have a very interesting conversation afterwards. Here's the clip.
When you accuse somebody of doing something that they didn't do, somebody's going to stand up for themselves.
I didn't accuse you.
I was smoking in the car.
I didn't say you were.
I didn't
say you were. I said there's smoke in the car and we have a no smoking policy. Yeah, there is.
The ash in the car does not mean somebody necessarily smoked in the car.
I didn't say it was you.
But it still doesn't mean somebody smoked in the car.
What are you, burning incense?
In the car, sir. You can keep a door open. And somebody could be burning leaves, and ash from the leaves can be getting inside of the car. Whatever the case.
I mean, it's very rare to happen.
I can pull up to an Eagles game and leave my windows open, sitting in the stadium or in a parking lot, and somebody is smoking whatever it is they want to smoke. Blow the ashes out and bam.
All that shit was blowing in.
Nobody was smoking in the car. Then you got mad and said that I was smoking in the car because it's masked through something.
Bro, that's a nice nugget right there. You think we can smoke that?
Bro, it's legal where I'm at, but that still does not negate the fact that you accused me of smoking in the car.
Bro, if we were in a court right now, you'd be so guilty of smoking.
You guilty of what?
Smoking, dude.
Smoking what, bro?
I don't know.
People like smoke. I'm grown. I'm 35.
I know.
Smoke. It's legal up here, and it's legal where I'm at.
But there's a no smoking policy in the car.
Nobody was smoking in the car. That's not smoke.
Was that weed?
It doesn't matter if it's weed. Are you going to get mad that somebody might have dropped a pack of cigarettes in the car and then the tobacco fell out? Are you really going to get mad about that and say there's no smoking in the car? It's tobacco leaves.
I'm not mad. You're
finding leaves, bro. But you're sitting here trying to accuse me of stuff I didn't do, bro. Like, get out of here.
I'm not mad.
95% sure he's guilty. That's my verdict here. You can obviously come up with your own opinions here. I personally think he's probably guilty, considering how hard he's trying to deflect that off of him, saying, oh, it was this thing. Oh, no, it was this thing. Oh, it was this thing that doesn't make quite enough sense to this. It's like, you could have gone for a myriad of other reasons that could potentially have covered your case, but you're clearly just desperately trying to find a way to deflect the blame, especially after he finds a little nugget of a certain item that I can't talk about because, you know, the gods are YouTube gods are watching. But it's just like, buddy, if you smoked in there, you just turn up. It's only going to potentially go, like, he probably wouldn't be that annoyed. You might get a slight slap of a fee, I don't know. But it's just like, acting like this is definitely not the way to go about it. Here we have an interesting one at Wendy's here, where this guy's going through the drive-thru. He's got a burger that he found to be unsatisfactory, well, sandwich. And so now he's here attempting to get it remade because he didn't actually pay for it. Instead, he redeemed his reward points to get the burger, the sandwich.
Hey, you didn't even pay for the burger.
Yeah, I know. I used my points. Yeah, I used my points.
I can do about it.
Well, then make it right then.
Well, don't be hateful. You don't have to be hateful.
I'm not being hateful. Ma'am, you've been yelling at me.
No, sir.
You're yelling at me.
I'm deaf in this ear. I have to talk loud so I can hear myself.
Okay, well, I'm a regular customer here.
I know you are.
I used to be a manager at Wendy's. I know when the meat was not cooked fresh. Arguing with the customer is not the way to do it.
If you'll pull up, I'll make it. Thank you. He said if you'll send your messages, a message through the app, you'll get your points back. You have a blessed day.
Really?
Yes.
What is your name?
Jacqueline.
Jacqueline.
Hi.
Hi. I would like what I just paid for with my points.
And you asked me for a refund, and
I asked you to remake it.
And I was going to remake it, but my manager said no.
Let me speak to him, please.
Hey, Daryl. Want to speak to another manager. Hey, Daryl. He's got it on record. Can we record him? Let's be just as childish. You don't want me to. Let's be just as childish.
Yes, sir.
This is not the way you conduct business, sir. Yelling at customers.
I'm deaf in this ear. I have to talk loud. I'm deaf. I can't hear shit.
Well, even you're cussing at me now.
You're right. I do apologize.
Right.
Thank you.
How would you like to resolve this? Otherwise, I'm calling corporate and I'm going to send them this video. Now, I redeemed a sandwich.
Yes, you did.
I received a sandwich was not satisfactory. And then I am told, have a good day, sir, after my sandwich is thrown in the trash and you're refusing to remake it.
I did not refuse to remake it.
How would you like to resolve this? Or would you like me to report this to corporate? It's easy. I'm easy to work with.
I'll call Grant.
Call Grant.
Let's call Grant. Ask him to move on.
What is your name, sir?
Grant is our district manager.
What is your name? You're the manager in charge.
No, sir, I am not. I am not the manager.
You're the one. She said that you said no and was refusing me service.
We are all managers in here, honey.
Okay, well, you said that he's refusing me service.
I did not say that.
And told me to leave.
No, sir, I did not say that. Go look at your video.
You yelled through the window, have a good day, sir.
I did. That's
You did.
Yes, sir, I did.
Okay, so you're telling.
Have a good day.
Yeah.
Okay. But the transaction isn't over. I just redeemed something and I have nothing for what I redeemed for.
Oh, yeah.
Sir, you can ask for a refund through the app. You can get your refund and your points back through the app. That's how you played for it. That's how you can get them redeemed.
We don't have any control over that.
The app is a third-party software. We do not have your money here in this store.
But you're refusing to remake a sandwich which wasn't satisfactory.
I asked you to move up and you refused to move
No,
up.
wait a minute. You said that you would, but then you said that he said no.
Look at your video, sweetheart.
It's on video.
No,
she told me that you said no. It's on recording.
I told him to remake it.
And then she cusses at me right in front of your presence. Is that how employees handle?
You were sitting here yelling at me because I was
I'm
hollering.
not.
I'm deaf in this ear.
I'm not yelling at you. I'm trying to illustrate my point as a customer.
In here, standing here, he ordered a thing through the app. He claimed that we threw the hamburger meat in the fryer and it was not made fresh. I just took it off the grill, and he's wanting his points back. He's wanting a refund, and I realized that he didn't pay nothing for it. We were going to remake it. Then I told him to move forward, and he's sitting here recording me, so he's on the phone.
Don't forget to tell him.
And I told him I couldn't do it because it was points. We can't refund.
That she said that she would, but then you said that you would not remake it. And what is your?
Sir, I did not say I would not remake the sandwich.
Well, then ask her, because she said that to me.
Repeat what you said, Grant.
1 second, sir.
Sure.
We can give you a gift card in the mail, or we can make it again at a later date. This is our DM.
Right. Sure, but I'd still like them to review this video too.
He wants you to review the video because I said I couldn't hear shit out of my ear because I'm deaf in my left ear, and he said I was hollering and I'm not. Okay, thank you. If you'll pull up, please. Thank you.
So what's the resolution?
I'm dealing to what my DM said, so if you will pull up off of our timer, I would greatly appreciate it. I will come out and give you what I was supposed to give you.
Okay, what are you going to give me? That's what I'm trying to figure out here.
She is going to give you the necessary information to be able to send that video to our DM.
Okay, and am I getting a gift card?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
In the mail.
In the mail.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
If you would please pull to the red railing. Thank you very much.
Should probably classify any form of chicken sandwiches of what you guys call sandwiches over there. They're just also called burgers over here, chicken burgers, because we're not going to get into semantics of what Australians and Americans call things. Not what we're here for. This is intriguing to say the least, and very interesting seeing how the other staff, but the female staff there, decided to outright lie there. Considering we know I'm pretty sure we heard her earlier say that, oh yeah, we can remake your burger, and then goes away, comes back. Oh, I'm sorry, but this guy told me that I can't do that. But then on the phone, she says that she never said that in the first place, which is a very interesting to say the least. And also, what's with the option of, oh, we can either give you a gift card in the mail for it, or we can remake it for you another time? Why another time? Why can't you just remake it now? What's with this semantical nonsensory of like, oh yeah, we can't do it right now, but hey, we'll give you a voucher to remake it another time, just not now. It's just like, well, why not just save everyone the trouble? He's clearly asked like, hey, just remake it now. That's all cool. You could have just done that. This issue could have been entirely avoided, and we wouldn't have this stupid clip here now. However, Karen is extremely upset that this woman brought her kid out with her towards a bar.
I mean, you're 22, get out.
I'm 27.
Get your baby out of a bar.
We are leaving right now. We're just waiting for our bill.
You guys are idiots. Why would you do that? Why would you do this for poor kid?
He's having fun.
No, he's not having fun. You're an idiot. You're an idiot. Look around. He won $9,000. Get your kid out of the bar. I know shit. Jamie, is that your name?
No, it's not.
Get
You're bothering them. You're harassing them. They have children.
Are you proud? Yeah, in a bar. $98 in a bar.
You're drunk.
Yeah, I'm going to. They're us high, but they're us $9,800. Isn't he cool? Why are they leaving? It's okay. Let's go.
We're gonna
She's just getting really bad. So we're gonna go.
Yeah, we're gonna leave. It's fine.
Thanks for
She can stay. You guys can go. Thank you so much.
Where did you come from?
Context time for my opinion here. I don't know how it is over in America and how those bars tend to operate, but over here in Australia, you only have really two types of bars you can go to. Bars that are in nightclubs and bars that are in pubs, we call them. Basically, it's just like it's a building that's got a lot of gambling sections. Like, it's got sections where you have all your slot machines. You've got the restaurant section where it's called a bistro here, where there's a bunch of tables. They make food and all that, and there's usually a bar contained in there. And then there would also be another section, more of an outdoorsy section in some places, or just another set of seating that would be used by people, as well as some form of live music in that area. Sometimes the bistro and the live music area tend to be the one place, and there's like a dividing wall or something, like all bigger area just in total, or sometimes it's like in one of the other ones where it's an entirely separate section divided by all the slot machines. But basically, from what I understand, like, yeah, okay, cool, you brought your kid to a bar area. What, are you in the restaurant area having a nice feed with your friends, having a good night out, and you just so happen to have the kid with you because, you know, that's just life? Or are they in like the nightclub section? Honestly, I would believe they'd be in the restaurant section, considering there's no loud beat banging music or TV going on in the background. I don't know. You Americans inform me how your typical bar-esque building is like. In this next clip here, we've got a guy who is so desperate to make his complaint about the bad customer service, he's willing to cut off another person who's currently trying to make their order in order to make the complaint. And when they get pointed out to by doing that from the woman themselves, he decides to do the lamest excuse of, I don't argue with women. Here's a clip.
Yeah, but you don't need to come mind your business. Please.
You came and interrupted me when I was ordering.
Please stop, man. Mind your business.
I'm ordering my food and you came to interrupt me ordering. You came and interrupted him.
I don't argue with women. I will. My wife is on the corner. I will call my wife.
You came and interrupted him rudely while I was going to order. That's disrespectful.
I don't argue with women, but I will call my wife. Don't argue with women, but I will call my wife. I'm sorry about that. But I will call my wife, and my wife will come up here and really.
You're not going to do that. I'll call the police. Call her. Call her. Call her.
I said, I don't argue with women.
Call her.
Because I said, somebody hung up.
I'll call the police for you guys. Don't
Call the police. Call the police. Call the police. What the look like, man?
You threatening me, right?
I'm threatening you.
On camera, you did, right?
What did I say I was going to do to you?
Okay.
What did I say I was going to do to you? What was the threat? What was the threat? What was the threat? Call the police. Get the police up here.
Right, yeah, I'm not the police either. On Winchester.
Whatever you want to. I mean, you don't change it back to somebody who's hung up on when I'm trying to put your order. Why? I'm here for a 15-minute hold.
You've already corrected the customer.
What am I working for?
You said you don't mind.
Because she's trying to yell at me. I said I don't argue with women, but I get my wife with it.
You come here because you're very rude.
Go
Very
get
rude.
it.
Very rude.
I'm going to go.
Disrespectful.
I just called in and somebody hung up on me. The second time when I called back on radio, I was a hold for 20 minutes and I said, no, I'm still on hold. I'm walking in. I'm all over. I said, why y'all playing on me, man?
I'm going to refuse your service. We'll wait for them to get.
That's my mom. I wasn't trying to disrespect.
I'm not trying to box him up.
I'm a boxer. Bro, come on, bro. I got to show you it, bro. Hey, stop it. Okay.
I think it goes without saying the caption is not mine. It's a bit of a interesting one to say the least. A touch racist maybe. Anyway, what an absolute cop-out from this guy. It's just like, oh, the second he realizes, oh, I've done something silly here, rather than addressing the problem, he's just like, no, I don't argue with women. My wife's over there. I don't argue with her, you know. I'll get her in here to do my 5-4. Whatever crap he was saying, I kind of stopped paying attention when he started saying stupid like that. Like, it's just one of those things where it's like, if you do something stupid in a situation where you're clearly in the wrong and your point is to do something sexist by saying, oh, I don't argue with women, it's just like, it doesn't make you out to be a high and mighty guy like you think it does. It just makes you out to be more of a dickhead than what you already were. Like, you feel like you're so self-important that you got to make your complaint first, even though there's someone clearly making an order at the register when you get there, but you're still just like, screw it, I'm gonna do it anyway. I hate you, get out of my way. I'm more important, I gotta make my complaint. Here we have a loud one for you. So apparently the story to this is that these Kevins were pretty racist towards these workers. I'm not 100% sure on how real that is based upon information, but it seems like that would possibly be the case, because what else warrants this type of reaction?
Get out of here! I'm calling the here! Don't you put your finger in my face! You touched me! He just touched... Get the hell out of my restaurant!
He did not touch you.
He touched me! Get out of my restaurant! Go! He just touched me! Call 911! He touched me! He touched me in my face! Who touched him? He touched me! Why did you touch him? I'm having him arrested! No, you get fired! I'm not fired! Your name is Joe! And what's your name? And what's your name? Nobody touched me! And what's your name, Martin? Oh, that's good! You remember that guy? Put that down! Get out! You're violating, baby! Come on, city! Move! Move! Let's go! People are full of yeah! You are full of come on, let's go! Come on! Come on! Let's go! I'm calling corporate. Okay, I am corporate. Get out!
I got the number. Okay, that's good. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Let's move it.
Well, another day.
Are these guys like? I hate making these type of comparisons, but are these guys wild dogs or something? Like, I've never seen old people act like this. He sounds like he was one of those aggressive dogs that was just barking like mad. And it's just like, oh my god, you touched me! Your finger touched my nose! It's like... It's just the genuine how over the top they are about everything to do with this. I'm gonna get you fined. I'm gonna get you arrested. I'm gonna call corporate. It's just like the whole definition of what the is happening here. Like I imagine the call to corporate, and then corporate, if they took it seriously, just calling the store, wanting to figure out what happened, and then being given this clip, and they're just like, oh, okay, so we just had a couple of maniacs roam through the store who attempt to get someone fired because they didn't like them. Okay, fair enough, moving along. Here we have a Karen who could not wait until the new year kicked in order to become the first Karen recorded on camera in 2024 by complaining about people using fireworks at midnight.
Last time you told us bullshit. Okay. They're connecting. Enough is enough. You're disrespectful to every neighborhood. Here, they have called the police. They have called the police. They have called the police. We have a party here going on. They've been doing fireworks for 4 to 5 hours. They won't stop.
But we stopped now. We just say so. We didn't know.
I haven't done that for 4 hours. They have animals. This is not right. You people came here after.
You people?
This neighborhood
What are
was
you
very
talking
quiet.
about, you people? Excuse me, man.
Hey, wait, no. Hey,
Very
no.
Jimmy.
When you say about you people,
you're
it's
going
not like
I
that.
mean in general. I don't mean just because of whatever nationality you are. But this is disrespectful now.
But you're being disrespectful. Police are on the way.
Stop.
Yeah.
Take your mom inside.
It's okay.
The police are on the way. You
You
can
are
let
so
them handle it.
you think you're gonna have this
We
party
understand
going
what you're saying.
Yeah, we will.
And I will take this.
It's not 4 hours.
Your next door neighbor is a city councilman. Was Corey. Well, the next time the meeting is,
Hey, you're done.
you hit my house also. That's the last time the police were here. Was when
You are aware of all this?
No.
So if you...
Enough.
It's okay. I'm aware of it now. We're done.
Okay.
We'll put all this away.
Thank you very much.
Get out of the property.
Bye, you.
Hey, no, you're done. You're done. Hey.
Yeah.
Bye.
Yeah,
Bye.
Better hope everybody.
You to the passing. Bye.
Y'all are fine. I'm not.
Thank you. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year, my boy.
Happy New Year.
Yes, it sucks. I do agree to the point that, yeah, having fireworks going off at midnight at night kind of sucks, especially if you've got work the next day. Trust me, I worked New Year's Day. It was quiet. It was very dead. I don't know why I was there. And there was fireworks that went off in Australia, in my local area, at 9 o'clock at night and then at midnight. That's just how it goes. You're rolling into the new year. You've got to expect that most places are going to have fireworks. And then in a country like America, where fireworks can be brought by normal people, you're going to expect to hear a lot of them throughout the New Year's night. That's just how it's going to go. I mean, I'm sure you've been there long enough to understand this fact. This shouldn't be the first time you're experiencing hearing fireworks in the neighborhood on New Year's Eve for you. Here we have a Karen who's gotten out of a car and decided to go off at the drive-thru workers. Well, turns out the person who's actually at the window with their car is currently recording them, and well, it's really funny when she realizes that that's the case.
You can give me some fries or something. I don't give about you being no manager either. I make salary. What the you make, homeboy? What you make? Ain't shit. Why you got an attitude? Cause all I asked for my mother to be fresh fuck, boy, and you had a problem with that. What the your own employees say you got a attitude. Don't worry about it, cause corporate already on my line. Yeah, you make $20 an hour. I feel so bad for you.
Continue the conversation.
Spell it. Yeah, I ordered a 10-piece and added 2 more pieces of chicken. You cannot spell clearly.
All right, get that.
You can't spell clearly. You trying to check your coworker about 10 pieces of chicken. That's right.
You can tell the moment she turned around, her life flashed before her eyes. Everything that she's ever done up until now is just in her face. She realizes, oh crap, someone's just recorded me be a complete and utter asshole towards a random fast food worker. My life is now over. This is gonna go viral on the internet. Things are going to end. And just when she starts talking again, she's not only her tone's a lot quieter, she's no longer going after the guy's salary or things along those lines. She's saying, you know, you can't, hey, your friend can't spell. Hey, your friend can't spell. Because she realizes, well, shit, I'm in trouble now. Is next we got a group of people who are doing a job that they were apparently contracted by the city to do. Don't have any proof on that one, but we're just gonna go with it. Who's being harassed by someone in the neighborhood who claims that regardless of whether you got this contract or not, you're not allowed to be here.
Look,
out.
We are licensed by the city, so we're going to continue knocking. You can call the police, and we'll show them our licenses.
And it doesn't make a difference. This is a non-soliciting neighborhood per our covenants and restrictions.
Yep, and the Supreme Court ruled that no HOA can actually put restrictions.
Out front, you need to go.
Exactly. As I mentioned, we are licensed by the state.
I don't really care, young man. You need to leave.
Okay. Hey, ma'am, why are you so upset? Why are you so upset?
Because you need to leave, and you're arguing with me. Yeah. You need to go.
Look, ma'am, we're out here doing our job,
and
we are licensed by the city. So we're going to continue to do our job.
No, you're not.
That's going to be it. So.
No, you're not. You need to go. I will follow you wherever you go.
Of course.
Out of the neighborhood. If I have to get more of the board members out here to walk you out, I will.
Of course.
Oh, look, but Buddy also said the same thing.
It's okay, man. We're licensed. We're licensed by the city.
I don't care.
Your dog, though. I do like your dog.
Anybody can.
Hey there, Buddy. Hey there.
Come here.
Oh, Buddy. Oh, hey there, Buddy.
Come here.
Poor Oliver.
Clearly, someone's not happy with not being able to control a certain situation and no longer having control over why these people are here, so she just wants to kick them out, and it's not working. Oh well. This next clip's a funny one. The state representative of Pennsylvania, Kevin Boyer, was caught having a bit of an incident in a bar.
End this bar, by the way. End this bar, by the way. This bar, Joe Corkin is done, by the way.
Can't wait to put this on Twitter, on your Twitter page.
This is being recorded. I'm calling the cops. Get in your car. Go ahead. Go drive. Go drive. Because no one even said a word to you. You're the one who started shit with us.
Come on, you're just
you did.
Listen, you just drank a little bit too much. Just go home.
Why are you acting this way?
Why are you acting this way?
This is U.S. military intelligence and traders and all
I'm
this
saving
stuff.
this for Twitter.
I know, but let him talk.
You gotta go, buddy. You gotta go.
Why are you acting this way?
Let him talk. Let him talk.
Why are you acting this way?
He has no idea where the fuck he is, so just let him talk.
You don't.
That's embarrassing.
It is embarrassing.
Idiots.
Alright, get
idiots.
Get out.
Yo.
No, I just don't want him coming.
Push me out.
I'm good. I'm making sure he's not. You know what I mean?
You're not from here.
I'm not. No.
You're not from here.
Is he on drugs?
Yeah,
You're not from here.
I mean, he's out of his mind.
Traders.
Yeah, that's good.
U.S. military intelligence.
I'm not a trader. I'm from
You are. You're not from here. You're actors. You're actors.
Marissa, please.
Get out.
You're not going to do anything. You're doing nothing. You don't know. I know you are. Stop it. Stop it.
No. Not.
Just go home.
Do you not think I'm going to prevent your promotion in the United States military?
Well, if I was in the military.
You're in the United States military, aren't you?
Get out of the bar.
No.
Get out.
You're all United States military.
Get out of the bar. Get out of the bar.
You're United States military, right?
Drugs, get out of the bar.
No.
Get out of the bar.
I'll prevent you from a promotion.
Awesome.
Why are you doing this to me? Stop it.
You're
Stop it.
Get out of the bar. It's all on video. Get out of the bar.
Yo.
Get out of the
It
bar.
said, what? Stop it. Stop it.
You stop it. Get the
Stop it. Stop it. Can we
Don't
actually?
put my face.
Get out of the bar.
I
Get
have to-
out. Go.
Can we just?
Out.
Why can't you listen to her
Why
and
can't you
just
listen to me?
leave?
I'm the bartender. Get out.
Respect.
Leave.
Did I pay my bill?
You left. You paid. Get out.
Okay.
Get out.
I don't want to be.
Well, you are. Get out, bro. Seriously.
But
Get
I don't want to be an asshole. But
leave the bar. Shut up.
Progressive.
Now you're pissing me off. Seriously, get out of the bar.
I don't. This is very.
Get out of the
It's
bar.
hard.
Stop coming back to me. Get out of the bar.
This is so aggressive.
I
So
don't care.
aggressive.
Get out of the bar.
She's not being aggressive at all. Okay.
Get out of the bar, bro.
I'll close the bar.
Listen to that. What?
It's done.
Awesome. Bye.
You know who I am?
Yeah, I do. And it's
The bar
on
is
the video.
done tomorrow.
Great.
You know who the
I do. I do.
The bar is
Keep
done.
talking to me like that.
No, I don't need any militaristic sense.
Turn it off on the phone.
Look, I'm not American, so there are certain aspects that I'll not completely understand, but this is just funny to me. Just like, yep, just another douchebag in politics. I mean, yeah, he's definitely drunk. He's probably drunk out of his mind, but you know how the saying goes. Usually when you become drunk, it usually just amplifies certain parts of your personality. And well, in this case here, it's made him a lot more of a douchebag and very self-entitled than what he probably would be normally. And of course, he's been a little bit of shit for this. Because, you know, this is like a state representative going off and going off at employees, threatening employees, and various other stupid things because he's a little bit drunk. A little bit. Prior to this clip recording, one of the female friends in this group came into this pizza place. I'm assuming it looks to be a pizza place. Came in and asked if she could borrow the toilets, and she was let go and allowed to go to the toilets. A few moments later, when she comes out of the toilet and the rest of the group appears, they also try to go to the toilet too. But at that point, the workers refused letting any of them go to the toilet. So then we have this kerfuffle here.
All the trash cans, so I go to the bathroom. No, stay. No, they moved the. Is there a reason? No, you want to call the police? Isn't that? If you, I don't got time. Lots need to use the bathroom, bro. This is what you want to do. Bro, I got legs, bro.
Is there a reason he cannot go to the bathroom?
Yeah. You just let me go to the bathroom.
They close it at the top. Can he go to the bathroom?
You see the sign right there? Do you see the sign?
So how could she go to the
You guys
bathroom?
being racist. Do you see the sign right there?
How could she
You gotta
go?
go.
How could she
You
go?
gotta go. Don't ask me questions.
How could she go to the bathroom? How could she go to the bathroom then? How? So it's only out of service for certain people? How could she go to the bathroom then? You don't want to answer it. How could she go to the bathroom?
Go to the bathroom.
He doesn't want to answer.
How many boxes does it take, bro? I got money.
He just
But
opened the
my
door
bail
for me
costs
to go.
$4,700. You're not supposed to be here. If the cops came, they will arrest you. You know that, right?
For what?
Yes, you're trespassing.
What are they gonna do? Arrest us too?
For what?
Let them arrest us then.
Wait, for what? For what?
They can arrest us, right, Grace?
No, wait, calm down.
They can
Calm
arrest
down.
us.
For what?
I got you.
So what? For what?
You guys being racist and harassing us. You gotta go.
You let our
You
blonde.
gotta go. You're trespassing. You gotta go.
So how can one person go to the bathroom but not the other?
Go.
Because he's black, he can't go to the bathroom?
Yes.
But the white girl can?
Don't ask me questions.
You let her.
You don't want to
let
answer
the white
it.
girl go to the bathroom.
Oh, wait, but she could go though.
Yeah. Have a lovely correction.
He just moved.
But she could go. But not him.
Move the garbage can so I can go to the bathroom. But
So
he
she can go, but not him.
But he cannot.
That's interesting.
Why
wonder
can't
why
you just
that
let
is.
him go to the bathroom?
I really like that he's taping it because it's like really important. So she can go to the bathroom because she's a white blonde girl, but he can't. So make it make sense. Make the math. I'm sorry.
Listen, you think... Oh, man, you don't like it, man.
Alright, Sprite. He let me go to the bathroom, he won't let him. At all.
It makes no sense.
The garbage can.
Look, I ain't even on that.
Yeah, he won't let him go to the bathroom, but he let my sister
Three
go.
boxes of pieces. Let me use the rest of the movie. Man, you gotta go, man. Close, right?
Lady, can you step outside? Excuse me.
Do you work here?
I actually do. I'm the security guard.
You're letting
Can you step outside?
me go to the bathroom and not him?
There's no bathroom in here.
I already went.
There's no bathroom in
Yes,
here.
they moved the garbage can so I go to the bathroom.
Unnecessarily, the bathroom is closed. I'm sorry. Can y'all please?
Do you understand?
Can y'all please step outside?
Do you understand or not?
This is the customer.
Why could she go though?
That's fine. Race has nothing
Are
to do
you
with
serious
this.
right now?
Race has nothing to do with this.
You would not let him go to the bathroom.
Please.
He just tried to order a sliced pizza
Please.
outside. He tried to order food here.
Okay, I'm not worried about.
I can do what I want.
Okay.
I can.
Then can you step outside and do whatever you want, please? Thank
It's a
you.
free country.
It is. Definitely. Come on, can y'all please step outside?
I'm sorry, but those are your people. Like,
Not my people. What are
I'm
you
sorry.
talking about? Them not my
Exactly. Now you're bringing race into it.
Oh, yeah.
It's not my people.
My sister's in there, so honey.
Hey, they ain't nothing wrong.
Y'all can-
I'm off y'all shit. You feel me? Hey, we just waiting on some. Hey, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go, let it go. It's okay. Let it go. It's okay. Let it go.
No.
It's okay. I understand. I'm mad too.
No, I'm recording. I'm like,
But look, hey,
that's stupid. They let her go to the bathroom.
The second up. So the second they tell me.
What the fuck? We got it on video. I'm sorry, but this is.
I said, so I got about to say they made her buy something first to use the bathroom.
I was confused at first with this clip's existence, but slowly as I watched through the entire thing over the first running, it started to click, and I think it's as simple as this. I don't think racism has anything to do with it. It's something worse. I think, based upon how this clip's being said, is that the sister of the person who's recording, who went to the toilet first, might have gotten to this place a little bit ahead of the rest of the group, and so was let in to go to the toilet that is there for the staff members. That's why there wouldn't be any form of gender-separated toilets, because there's probably just one or two toilets out the back for use for the staff members whenever they need it. Hence the reason why the garbage can would have had to be moved, and they would have had to go through that weird way to get to the toilet, and that's also why this supposed security guard at the end would have no idea of the toilet existing there in the first place, because it's a toilet that's probably only meant for the staff to be used, and that's it. So I'm assuming that the person who managed to go to the toilet got here slightly ahead of the group and was let to go to the toilet because the worker who she talked to either A, decided to be nice to a woman, or B, kind of liked the look of the woman and decided to be nice, or some various other reasons why. But mostly relating to the fact that she is a good-looking woman and the person behind the counter is like, ooh, I want to be nice to this person. You know how it is, right? You get what I'm trying to get over here. And then when the rest of the group appears, he doesn't have the same motivation to let them through, so it's like, nah, I'm sorry, it's out of order, we can't use it. When in reality, none of them should have been able to use that toilet in the first place, because it's not one that is usable for the customers. It's one that's out the back, meant to be used for the staff members of the place. Because there's been, I worked at a butcher shop about 3-4 years ago, and they had a similar thing where there was public toilets in the whole building itself, but you were required to get a key from one of the various workplaces to go and use it. But the actual butcher shop itself did have a single toilet out the back that would be used occasionally by the workers in the middle of a shift. But beyond that would usually not get used too often. There would be a very rare occasion where a customer is allowed to use it because the other ones were out of order or something along those lines, but usually no one should be using that aside from the workers when it's absolutely necessary type deal. And that's probably what this is here. It's still very wrong that the entire situation was handled the way it was handled, and clearly the person who let the girl go to the toilet in the first place was just like not willing to acknowledge the main reason why he did that. But I mean, that's what people are. They're pretty crazy, they're pretty whack at times. And considering you're in the middle of a big city, personally, after I realized that this worker wasn't going to budge, I would have just personally moved on and felt it's just not worth the effort. This person's clearly not going to change their mind. Heck, you got pushed out anyway, so You wasted all this time when someone apparently needed to go to the toilet over something that, yeah, is a TikTok that I'm now watching here and talking about, but ultimately isn't much more than that. This person worked an entire shift only to get fired at the end of it, so she decided what any self-respecting person would do, go to the PA and start calling out everyone for their bullshit.
Dear all prosecute workers, let's get into how Candace her way to the top. Ollie, you a funky ass bitch. You need to go back home, ho. Jules ain't here, but let me tell you something. You ain't got a backbone either, bitch. Lucinda, you stand in your car. You ain't here either, but bitch, they gonna tell you what the I said, because I don't like your ass either. You a yes man. Bring your ass. Lucinda talk about you like a dog, but being your mother face. You too, Candace, you strong nose, witch nose ass bitch. I don't like none of you hoes. Oh God. And all you bitches are shaky. Yes, trespass that hoe.
I mean, they've already fired you, so you may as well say your piece before you walk away, because you're already here. This is an interesting one. So with this clip here, we're reaching the end of a very long story between a conflict between the leasing officer and the people who live in an apartment. And this is all over an apparent filthy apartment that requires the leasing officers to give them an extra fee of having a filthy apartment or kicking them out on the spot. And as I stated, this is the clip where it all peaks. Here we go.
Why do you have to talk to people?
Well, she was calling us yesterday, so what happened? Where is she? We need her information.
You can talk to her right now. She's still on.
But she was calling. So what happened? Where's the caseworker?
She was on the phone with you and you didn't want to talk to her.
We were waiting for her to come. So why doesn't she come?
So what is the problem?
I already spoke to her. She knows the apartment is dirty. It's filthy.
So the apartment is dirty because of why? That was the question I asked you yesterday when you called
Because
it
of
filthy
why?
and dirty.
It's filthy and dirty. All of the apartment is filthy and dirty.
Ma'am, can we just explain our part, please? Can you let us explain our part?
Okay, let's see.
So, my mom and I, we both work 7 days a week. Yes, it's no excuse to keep our apartment dirty, but we tried our best to clean the apartment. And yes, that was traps to put right there to get the roaches. It's stickers. It's not dirty stuff. It's stickers.
It's dirty.
Because
it's not just the roaches. If you guys
proof,
keeping
ma'am.
I took pictures of your apartment.
It doesn't matter.
What the hell do you mean? Okay, you can get out. You guys are getting kicked out, and that's it. That's it.
This is how this lady. I'm going live. It doesn't matter.
I'm calling the police.
You can call the police now. You can call the police. Go ahead. We tried to explain our part.
Your apartment is full of roaches. You're dirty.
Ma'am.
Did you see the apartment when we first came here? You cannot be talking. The kitchen counters were dirty.
Hold on. Chill.
Officer at 1830 Delaney Road.
I called the police officer before yesterday.
It's the leasing office. Yes. I have a tenant recording me, harassing me, and her mom harassing me. They've been doing this since yesterday. She's recording me right yesterday. Now. We need a police officer to escort them, and I want to press charges. Adis.
Okay.
This is private property. Stop recording me. You do not have the permission to record me.
Right. We do.
No, you do not. Not on private property.
Especially when we came to you as adults. I'm younger than you, and I'm not disrespecting you. That's the difference between me and you.
This is stop recording me. Can I please have a police officer here as soon as possible?
We can talk to the police officer.
I don't know. We sent them a notice that her apartment was very filthy and dirty. The daughter got mad because the apartment is filthy and dirty. They called yesterday complaining, saying that it's clean, but it's not.
We have proof about who's getting mad.
So now she's reporting me. And
we have proof of who's getting mad.
I want that video retrieved by the police officer. She does not have permission to record me.
I absolutely do.
They're just she's just harassing me. I have permission to record me. I'm recording you right now by state law. This is private property. You do not have permission to record me, and I will press charges when the police come.
We paid to be here. You called us to come in.
No, you came. You came yesterday. You do not have permission to record me. This is state law, and I'm recording you right now, letting you know it's state law. You do not have permission to record me. This is you. This is you. And I will give you attorney's how you live in fear.
Now, after various questions from the comments, they did come back the next day and showed a clip of their apartment looking pretty speck and clean. But the question becomes there, okay, did they clean it overnight in attempts to try and get themselves out of shit with the leasing officer so they don't get evicted? Or was it always like this? That is a big question there. I do think one major thing to note, the TikTok account that had all these clips are gone, deleted, kapoof. The original clip, as well as the response showing the state of the house, is completely gone, so there could be various questions on that. Ultimately, it's one of those interesting things. Let me know, what are your thoughts in the comments down below? Here we have a clip that I find to be a little bit funny. So the security here pulled up next to this person to go offer them for not parking straight in the car parking lot. Apparently it's causing a bunch of issues for other people coming to the area, yada yada yada. And they just want her to straighten up her car park, threaten a tow truck and cops, yada yada. But I just ask you to reserve some of your judgment until you just see the entire clip. I'll get back to you in a moment.
I was wrapping up my lunch, literally closing the container when you pulled up, and you want to harass me about straightening the car out? You should be embarrassed. And your company that you work for is going to love you harassing people who are eating lunch in the car. I just told you 2 seconds ago I'm about to leave. I'm literally about to leave, and you are determined to have me straighten my car up. You're determined to have me straighten the car up. Why? Go be passionate about something else. Okay, yeah, that's gonna work. That's gonna work. You are harassing me, and it's actually really sad. You're calling dispatch? That's fine. That's totally fine. I know there's so many cars here. So many people who want to leave, right? I'm about to leave. I'm about to leave. You're harassing me. Go somewhere. What? You're gonna get a tow truck with me in the driver's seat? You should be passionate about something that you want to do for yourself and not be passionate about harassing people who are eating in the car.
So the car park's empty. That seems a bit over the top from the security guard. Now, okay, one thing I want to make very clear. I still don't think the response the person behind the camera did is justified, even though, yeah, the car park is dead empty. From what we can also tell from your angle, you've literally just drove in diagonally across a bunch of car parks and you just don't care. Like, it's one of those things where the security guard is come up to tell you, just fix your car parking up and that's it. And you can say, sorry about that, and just fix it and be done with it. Yes, you're about to leave because you'd finished your food, but is there really a need to be this entitled over it? Yes, the car park is dead empty and it's not affecting anyone. But at the same time, it doesn't mean that if police were to show up and see your car like this, it still might not mean you get away with no ticket or stuff like that. You're still parking like crap. It's just, there's no deflecting that one. Here we have a McDonald's drive-thru worker that seems to be having a pretty not so great day.
Okay.
So if you got cash, I'll take the order.
Okay.
So tell me when you need. I gotta go to lane 1.
Okay, I'm ready. I've been sitting here for the past 15 minutes, though.
Well, I can't do nothing about that. I'm taking orders.
Okay, and I'm giving you my order right now.
Well, do you have cash?
Yeah, I have cash.
Not cash.
Why would I have a cat right now? I have cash.
All right, well, you said cat. I don't have a cat.
I have cat.
McDonald's. Okay, let's go.
I'm
really busy right now.
There's two cars.
Okay, I'm not chit-chatting. I'm trying to place my order, please. Can I get a...
Go ahead. I'm waiting.
Can I get an order of large fries, please?
A large fry, okay. Anything else?
Can you give me a fish fillet with shredded lettuce?
Fish with lettuce, okay.
Shredded lettuce?
Yep, I got it. Anything else?
And an order of medium fries.
Anything else?
That's it.
All right, go to window 2.
Thank you.
You know what? I'm just going to ask for a moment. Why do we still have these crappy microphones and speakers at drive-thrus with how much technology is advanced? Like, heck, the microphone I'm currently using that you currently hear is like only $100. These are like very common microphones you can throw around and treat like crap, and they'll live like mad. It's not that expensive to upgrade to somewhat decent microphones, decent speakers that people can actually understand in very simply. I can also understand that microphones on the outside of the drive-thru will always have their own issues because, well, it's just easier to have something concealed inside the big box than anything else because it stops people from doing excess damage to them easily or just straight up stealing them. But it's just like many questions on why are our drive-through mics still so fucking bad. Here we watch the crazed storage Karen doing something completely stupid.
What'd I do? 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 How did I get in here? How did I get in here?
I don't know.
How did I get in here? How did I get in here?
You better go. You followed me in here.
I ain't following you nowhere. Bro, record that shit.
She did it with her hand, bro. When she did it, she blocked the phone, like she turned it off.
That's cool. Yeah, shut up.
Who said this anymore?
She's still following me right now. She's been following me for a good 10 minutes. I don't know what she's trying to accomplish. She wanted us to delete the video, and then she was blocking me from leaving, and she's still following me. We're on the way to a client's house. The client has a gate, so we're gonna have to get her through there. What I mean by that is call the cops for trespassing.
She was in that much of a rush to confront these guys leaving the storage unit that she forgot to apply the handbrake or the parking brake, whatever the hell you guys call it in America. We call it a handbrake here because it's a handbrake, you know? It's a big emergency brake, whatever. But I just can't get over that she's that much in a rush to get out of her car and go off these people that she forgets the most fatal thing, and her car starts to roll away. Good thing she left her door open, otherwise she would have been screwed, and that would have been hilarious to watch happen. And, okay, so grabbing from the story here of events that we get from how she's chosen interaction here, apparently they didn't use the code or the necessary thing to leave through the main gate, and she's not happy about that because she thinks they're following them, or so, I don't know what she's exactly thinking here. Like, it seems to be that she thinks they're following her, but at the same time, that seems completely stupid because how'd they get in there in the first place? Why is a big golf truck and with a decent sized trailer from what we saw for that glimpse going into a storage unit center and leaving? I don't know, maybe to grab some stuff out of one of the storage units, you know, it makes a lot of sense. And the absolute brilliant is that she chose to follow them afterwards too for some dumb reason. Here we have an interesting argument over a car park. Basically, what seems to happen before this is that the Tesla gets into the car park section first, sees someone pulling out, and seems to wait and roam around this car park, but then goes past it, back forward. I'll let you watch the clip, and I'll get back to you in a moment, actually.
You waiting for him? Yes. You can find another space, man.
What?
Alright, you can go find another space.
No, I was waiting for him.
You're waiting for him?
Yes.
Well, anyone behind you?
Yes.
Then move back. If they don't move, then you just go. You find another space for him, even better one.
No, I was waiting for him.
You're working for him?
Yes, I was waiting for him. I was waiting for him to move. Like 5 minutes.
5 minutes?
Yes.
I was behind you the entire time.
No. I'm in front of you. I was waiting for him. Thank you.
Okay.
Can you move, please?
Move, man, I'm sorry, but please.
Please, no. I was waiting for him.
I'm sorry, man, I'm sorry.
No, sorry. I'm going to call 911.
Do it. Call 911. Do it. Do it.
No. I was waiting for him.
Okay, go call 911. Do it. Call it.
Okay, no. You're abusing me. I was waiting
You
for
drive,
him.
man, come on,
What
man,
are you
don't be
doing?
like that.
What are you doing?
What am I doing? I'm doing whatever the hell I want.
I was waiting for him.
I'm sorry, but life's fucking
Be
tough.
nice.
That's fucking tough. I'm sorry. Don't fucking scream. See, everyone's waiting for you. Just go. Just go.
No, I will not go. Go. I was waiting for him. I told you.
Man, you're embarrassing your wife right now, bro.
This is not good.
This is not good?
This
I'm
is
sorry.
not good for you. No. I was waiting for him. Why you are not going to check another one?
Because I'm making a very effort to pull it out.
I'm supposed to wait him for 5 minutes and he comes and bark?
What? I'm not barking at you. I'm sorry. I'm not.
You didn't see me? I was waiting for him. You didn't see me?
I did see you. But you're out there. You're sitting.
Why you bark?
Because I barked.
If you see me, why you bark?
Then move back for your reverse place. I moved back for you. Never move back.
I was waiting for him.
Okay, move on.
He can't drive. He needs a space. I made space for him.
I made space for you.
I was nice for him. I was nice with him.
It could have backed up all the way up to my front bumper and I wouldn't have fouled with it.
Please, I was waiting for him 5 minutes. It's my fault.
You told me I'm abusing you, all that shit,
I rewatched this clip a few times just to double check my basis and also to make sure that, he has functioning indicators. As he's driving into this section, which I've cut that clip out because it's just not necessary. It's just fast forwarding from when he first sees the Tesla driver pulling into the section before him. He has an indicator that he turns to go into the car park section itself. But from what I can tell, from watching this multiple times to double check that he did not have his indicator on whatsoever to signify that, hey, this car park here, I want to take it. He did not have the indicator on whatsoever. Like, legitimately, to me, at least my understanding over here in Australia, is you use your indicator to communicate this type of things. If you're waiting for someone to pull out of a car park, you flick your indicator to let people know that you want that car park. And then 9 times out of 10, people will acknowledge that and will either go around you or wait and let you take that car park and then go past. I believe it would probably be somewhat similar because, indicators are the communication that you have with cars. So in my opinion here, it's as simple as you did not have your indicator on signifying that you want that car park so you can bug off. That's as simple as that. You failed to use your indicator, which is your form of communication. And because of that, you did get this car park because I was here as well waiting for a car park. So, tough luck. Move on. Here we have a very interesting thing that occurred at an airport where basically it seems like the customer said something towards this, the air staff employee here just was a bit rude. And the staff decides to be a bit bold about it, takes down their boarding number and moves on and goes off for them a little. Here's the clip.
Show me your boarding pass.
Alright, so this Spirit employee was very offended because this lady said something rude to her. I think she's taking it a little too far though. I think she's going to prevent her from getting on the plane, which I think is it's a little bit of an abuse.
I want to see the boarding pass.
I will not miss my flight because of you.
I think she's taking it a little too extreme. Oh. Wow, what did you say to her? She's very upset. Wow. Wow. I don't know. I'm guessing that... Oh, she said 2 at the end? Oh, that means that she said it to her first. Oh, okay, well, good. Well, there you go.
Based upon the puzzle pieces that we get given in this clip, I'm going to assume that it's something along the lines of F you was said to that employee. And first off, be nice to people. Just don't be a dick, especially to employees. They get paid to do this job, yes, but they have to deal with multiple people along the lines of that. It's just not worth annoying them more about it. But I think the second thing here, if this staff member did actually go and get her flight canned, like her position on the flight cancelled, I just want to say that is ridiculously stupid and was absolutely unnecessary. Yes, she was rude to you. You have a right to be upset about that. But going as far as getting someone's flight cancelled over a few words is ridiculously way too far. Like, that's just beyond stupid. Especially considering most flights cost hundreds of dollars to get there and then hundreds of dollars to get back. Again, this depends on where you're flying, how far the flight is, but, it's not cheap to get a flight somewhere. And cancelling their current one is ridiculous because A, either they now have to find a way to get a refund of the flight that you cancelled for a very over-the-top reason, or B, they have to pay exorbitantly overcosted prices to get another flight out the same day. But I suppose this is one of those things where just treat people nicely, especially employees. Even if they're assholes to you, you just move on. Don't respond with the same aggressiveness they give to you, because otherwise things like this can happen. Here we got a funny group of characters arguing in the middle of the street. We have no idea what happened prior to the recording in order to understand why this incident has occurred, but hey, we can lavish in the fun of what stupidity is about to occur.
I'm not Jessica. I don't give a... What do you got to say, Lisa?
I said, you bitch, go.
Go, take care of your daughter.
You bitch, leave.
You can't, this is my property right here. This is a street, you don't own the street, sweetheart. Okay, but you don't own the street. You don't own the street. You want to put your hands on me? Stop right here, I own this. Yeah, you don't own the street. You don't own the street. I own that, step right there. You're threatening me?
We're not doing this.
You're threatening me?
Stop bringing her over here.
You're threatening me?
Stop bringing her over here.
She just talked to her goddamn case manager. Who told me to come here? Who are you talking to? Who told me to come here? Who? I'm not Jessica. I'm not Carrie. I'm not your kid. Are you threatening me? I'm not your kid. Are you threatening me? Do you know a threat?
You need to create some distance.
A threat? No, y'all need to create some. This is my property. Get in your car and buy. Did you call it? Buy. This is my property. This is mine.
No, you don't.
Mine. Buy.
Yours.
Buy. Good day. The tree is on the porch. That's not her tree. The tree on the porch. Bye.
Let her stand there and look stupid.
Bye. Oh, I don't look stupid.
They didn't help you the first time.
Jessica's about to lose her license. You just cost Jessica her license.
So, multiple things here. First off, why does that guy sound like he smokes like 20 packs of cigarettes a day? Like, that voice is so croaked out, it's not even funny, but you do you, man. You're probably gonna like, wow. And then we have this woman who's in the middle of the road who's saying that this is her property when it's not, it's the middle of the road, you know, and then points to the public easement saying, now that's my property, come over here and then I'll do something. And it's just like, again, that's public easement because, you know, there's a footpath there that's been put in by whomever puts them in that area. I'm not 100% sure because it changes so much state per state, but you know, people are allowed to walk on that footpath. That's not the end of the world either. And the guy in the background with his tie-dye jumpsuit is just egging on the fight by the sounds of it. He's really not contributing anything major. This all just seems like a massive mess that is ultimately unneeded, and again, we lack the context of what actually happened prior to the recording here to know why this occurred in the first place, but doesn't stop it from being funny. In this clip, we got a bit of a loony Karen on the plane here who seems to be going on a bit of a ramble and a rant about other people getting drinks before her, and seems to have a little bit of a racist intent.
You're serving them drinks, but I'm white.
You're disturbing the cabin. That's number one.
No, I'm not.
So we're asking you kindly, if you don't mind, just to take your seat.
I will.
We will not be serving you any alcohol.
You never served me any alcohol, but you served the black people.
We will not be serving you any.
And that's fine.
Okay.
And you never served me anyone. But you're discriminating against me because I'm white.
Again, I'm going to ask you just to take your seat.
I am going to sit.
Okay.
But you're discriminating against me because I'm white. I'm white, and you don't like white people. Black life matters, white life matters. Where it's all peace and love. Fucked up. Fucked up shit. White life matters, black life matters. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. I'm disturbing somebody. Wow.
So there's probably a few things with this one here. Genuinely, she's either gotten a little high or something prior to the flight, which I doubt that'd be the choice you'd make, because that could get you in a bit of trouble, or probably more likely had some alcohol whilst waiting for the flight, because that is a possible thing. Actually, I don't know what is within American airports. I know here in Australia, past the security, when you're in like the waiting lobby, you got your foods, you've got Lego stores for some reason, don't ask why. Get some Lego on your way out of the city you're in, I suppose. And then there's also bars and restaurants where you can get alcohol, you can even buy wine, and supposedly she may have gotten a little bit tipsy from that and is now just spewing her very not great thoughts out to everyone to make everyone understand that, in truth, behind the mask, she's a bit of a racist. Oh well, the mask is gone now. Also, I just love how they did the call, when she did the call for staff button, they turned it off, and then she turned it back on, they turned it off again, and then she turns it back on, and finally someone decides to come to actually give her something. It's just like, lol, oh, you're trying to turn it on? No, we're turning it off first. Sorry about that, we don't want you. First up, we've got a very interesting situation that went down at a hotel. Basically, these girls have a hotel room in this hotel, and they've been there for a few days now, and on this fateful day, a pair of men decide to turn up and ask the hotel clerk, and they get a key to the room with the name Jessica and then the room number that they're staying in. Without really doing any form of detailed checks or any other form of verification, they got the security to come and take them up the lift to that room and let them into that room. Here is the aftermath of that situation.
The situation is, this is a girls' trip. It's all females. Our front desk rep allowed 2 men to have a key card to our room and come upstairs in our room while we were in the room.
No identification.
No identification.
No asking for no last name.
He did not. They told them Jessica, a random name, which is my first name, no last name, and he gave him a key card to our room. Mind you, this isn't the first incident, because earlier, her mom, who's sick in the hotel room, that we're constantly on the phone with back and forth while we're trying to enjoy ourselves on the trip, said that somebody was trying to get in the room early, and she had to lock the door. She had to put a lock on it, and we wondering like why the key card is not working. We came back down here and asked for another key card. This was prior to this last situation that just happened around 3:15 while we're upstairs in the room. And they walked in the actual room, 2 men, one with a mask on. I didn't see them because I was in the room, but they're asking for me. Now, once have we even came in contact with men on this trip?
And they didn't even know who she was, because they walked in the door and was like, are you Jessica? Are you Jessica? They didn't even know who she was.
I don't even know who he is or who the person is.
I don't even know what they look like.
I asked him, did you even get his ID before you gave him our key card to our room? We have so much designer expensive stuff up there. You know how much human trafficking and everything is going on? And you gave somebody access to our room, just off Jessica in this room. I could have sat in the lobby just randomly and listen, oh yeah, what room y'all in? We going up to this room. You didn't even get an ID or anything. I asked him for his first and last name. He gave me the first name. You don't even want to cooperate, but you gave somebody a key card to a room.
We also asked him, did he take the key? He said yes, and then turned around and said no.
Okay. Pause and let him talk. I'm trying to get the story.
Okay.
So once he had said that, I had told him I do not have sheets down here at the front desk. I will have to call my security officers to have my security officers bring them up to the room for them. So then after that, I had gave him the room. Then he pulled out $100 in cash and placed it down right over here. And I looked at
you sold us.
Whenever y'all look through the camera, you will see that. He pulled the cash, he put it right over here on the table. And I looked at him and I was like, what is that for? And then he was like, I'm just over here trying to tipping you. And I was like, $100? I was like, do you really need change, or like, are you just tipping me $100? He was like, I'm gonna speak with her to see exactly what she wants to do. And I was like,
sold us for $100.
Wow.
I did not take
I've been here since
I didn't take it from him.
I don't care if
the room number, y'all interfere, I'm gonna need y'all to step back. I need to talk to them now.
Please, I called because the 2 guys walked in our room with their key. The other girl who was with us, she was laying on the couch. I was in the bathroom. I heard her talking to someone. She says,
what are y'all doing in here? Who are y'all? And they like, this not 3602. I mean, this not 3604. And she like, no, who are y'all? And they kind of backed out and left. I came out the bathroom like, somebody was just in here? And she told me, yeah. So I thought that multiple keys work for multiple rooms. So I called downstairs and says, 2 guys walked in our room. Why does their key card work for our room? And he said, and that's when he told me
she has the floor right now.
Exactly what he told me that. That's funny because 2 guys came down here, asked for Jessica, and gave me your room number, and I gave them a key. I said, wait, you gave them a key to our room? I'm coming down. I hung up the phone with him and I came downstairs.
Who's Jessica?
Me.
Jessica,
I came downstairs. The 2 guys were right there. It was me and the other girl who's upstairs right now.
It's my sister.
She said, we came downstairs. We're trying to figure out why he gave them a key to our room. The guy said, what's your name? Talking to my friend. He said, what's your name? So obviously he doesn't know Jessica.
I have a question too.
And she like, what you know? She ain't never answered.
But
and he said, your name you Jessica? And I'm like, no. But my thing is, why are you looking for Jessica? And
that's true. So I'm saying, like, what happened? What was his response?
He was saying, I'm sorry, it shouldn't be an inconvenience. I'm sorry, I didn't apologize. I didn't mean anything. Can I take you on a date to accommodate? Can I take you on a date to accommodate that? Can I make it up to you? And I'm ignoring him. I'm ignoring him totally because I'm focused on why he would give anyone our room key. He had not once seen us walk in here with no guys.
No man has been here.
My name is
never. No.
I don't even know what they look like. My name is on the reservation. I put her name on there as so she can have a key card. So initially, he shouldn't even be giving a key card to a male. If I put her name on there, I can see if a female came down here and say, well, I'm Jessica and I need a key card. But you gave it to a male that's asking for a female's name.
But not only that,
and my name is the original name on the
where is
reservation.
the last name basis for you to state a key?
Is it like, right, can it be more than one Jessica in this hotel?
Exactly.
But he's saying it's not just Jessica.
He said the room number.
Exactly.
We never came in contact with any men. We've been on a private yacht since we got here.
And facts is, it's cameras all through here. You haven't seen not one man.
You can run the cameras
I've been here since last Sunday.
I hear you on that, but that's not up to him to monitor that.
I understand that too, but it's not up to him to give someone our room key
with just the first name
on our room.
Which we gonna address. Now he operate based on policy. At the end of this, if it's an issue, nigga, that's something you gotta take up with corporate his management.
We will.
I already contacted my lawyer.
Right. So they can adjust it. Because, like I said, if you're saying that's a policy, I personally...
It don't make sense. And can we see the policy?
And then for them not to even know who she is my whole thing. How are you asking for her and you don't even know who she is and what she look like?
Y'all can't talk right. He talking. Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
Come on. That's not making sense.
We'll wait on the other young lady to come over here and
okay.
Information.
Do you need the other 2 ladies who
No, you 2 is fine.
Okay. Just asking.
Okay.
Okay.
Because remember, it's mostly between the situation, mostly between you guys and the company. But this has something to do with the policy.
Exactly.
Okay, so basically, I'm just going to document it on a report about what happened today, and that's it.
Okay.
Unfortunately, there's no crime committed here. Okay, it's just mostly like a civil issue. So this report is just going to be, it's going to be in favor of you.
Okay. Thank you.
No problem.
Oh, he totally sold them out for $100. Totally. I mean, that's probably not the case here. He probably didn't take the $100, but it's still just a wild thing to think about that he even offered the $100 in the first place. The guy claims he didn't take it, so we're just going to go with that here. And I just want to say, that is some wild stupidity of some form of hotel policy, that one is. Just over a month ago, when I was at a hotel for an event that happened down in Melbourne, like PAX Australia, if you've heard of it, if you've not, doesn't matter, not particularly important to this. Basically, I was in a room where both me and a group of my friends, we got multiple rooms, and there was, I think, 2 of us each room. So the room would be under someone's name, and then we would also have to write down the name of the other person who was allowed to be in this room. They wanted that just so they had the information on not only the person whose room the name is under, but also the name of the person who's allowed to actually get a key for this room in case they lose it and need to get one from the front desk or something along those lines. That is like a very needed thing. be surprised if that's not the policy of the hotel in question here, but clearly that seems to be the case. If all it takes is you just have the first name and as well as the room number, and you can be taken up to the room by security who has a universal key for the entire hotel. I don't get how that was even logical in the first place. Like, the guy didn't even give you the last name. You should have at least asked for a last name. Like, that could have been the bare minimum of just verifying information. Like, okay, they got the first name, they got the number right. What about the last name? Do you know her last name? No, you don't know her last name? Well, then no, you're not getting in. You're gonna have to call them and get them to give us the okay to let you in, or something along those lines. It just seems so crazy to me that this is a situation where no ID was handed over. Heck, they didn't even need to know the last name of the person who lived in the room. They only need to know the first name and the hotel room number. That's it, and they got given access to it. Here we have the grumpy old man working at the local Dollar Tree who does not know how to be nice to other people, and so when he gets called out for his a verbal abusiveness that he is, he decides to call for help and call our character the Nut.
Say it to me again.
Pardon me?
Say it to me again, the way you just spoke to me. I was simply reaching over for a divider and you screamed at me.
No, ma'am. I said, don't touch my thing.
Guys, I'm not taping you, okay? You got your faces. Did he or did he not say that to scream at me? You
Look,
trigger
we don't
somebody
need
like
it.
that.
It's Sunday night. Get the hell out of the store, please. Thank you. Just beat it. Gee whiz, you're a troublemaker. We don't need you like here.
Keep talking.
We just don't need you here. Beat it. Get out.
I'm completing my purchases.
You're good. Mona!
Yeah, Mona, can we use your help, please?
We got a nut, Mona. Come on down. Oh, there you are. This one's crazy.
Can you please, can I make these purchases? I do not want this beast.
Yeah, I don't have a register open.
Come on, Mona, you can use mine.
I'll check you out.
You can use mine. God, we don't need this shit this time of night. There you go, huh?
I hope you've been here long enough to collect unemployment, because don't think that I'm walking away and just forgetting this tonight here. Thank you. I only came in for one thing.
You want me to leave everything in here? Lock the door, Mona? I'm going to lock the door. You want me to leave everything in here?
Yeah. Yes, please.
Mona, please come here. I've done something stupid again. I've gone off at a customer and they're really, really upset about it. I also love how he just walks out the door. He doesn't even like go elsewhere or whatever else you would do if you're on the clock. No, he just simply walks away, walks out the front door, hopefully never to be seen again. Actually, that's probably not the greatest, but it's just like one of those things. Why are you just like... Man, why do you treat people like garbage? They're not garbage. They're other humans. They're like you. Like, jeez. This clip presents a very interesting question that I'll talk about more after the clip itself, but basically what's happened here is this woman here has come to pick up her kids from school and decided to park in front of someone else's driveway. The person whose driveway it is decided to use this to make a point by pulling their van out and just making sure they hit the other car in front of them, blocking their driveway. By the looks of it, it's probably just like a light tap or something, if no actual damage probably was done here, but you know, they've done it anyway. Here's the clip.
I had an emergency. I had to leave. You're blocking my driveway.
You didn't damage. Did you damage it?
I don't know. I'm waiting for the sheriff. I need to make the report. You're blocking my driveway. You're blocking the pump.
Do you want to back out and see if...
No, I'm just waiting for the sheriff.
Well...
Why did you park on my driveway?
I just parked for just a second.
Not a second. It's been like 20 minutes already.
It can't be 20 minutes.
Why am I not paying for your car? You're blocking a driveway.
You hit my car.
You're blocking a driveway. No, you're entitled. You feel entitled. Everybody here around here feels entitled for them to park in front of the street. Look, she's right in the middle of the street. Everybody feels entitled. You're entitled to block my driveway just because you had to pick up your kids? No, right?
These two first.
Are you a body shop person?
No, at the picture you can see that this...
Are you a body shop person? Like... How do you know that's not connected with this?
Listen, you hit my car.
Okay, well, just wait for the sheriff to make the report, and then we'll go from there for the insurances.
Well, you said you have an emergency. Shouldn't you go?
Why you feel entitled to block my driveway? Why you feel entitled to block my driveway?
I apologize. I didn't. Everybody did it.
I mean, probably the best way to answer is just never park in front of someone's driveway and you'll never have to deal with an issue like this. Over here in Australia, it's a very interesting thing here because, at least in my area, in like Queensland and the areas that I live here, tow trucks seem to just pop up out of nowhere. Like, if someone was to park illegally in front of your car in your driveway, the best way to do it is use a non-emergency line to the police or call the council. Honestly, on a lot of occasions, the council just annoys a tow truck like, hey, there's a car illegally parked here you can tow if you want to, because, you know, it's free money for the towee, because it's just like, oh, there's a car doing something illegal parked where they shouldn't be. Yoink, that's money for me. And they are pretty quick to do these type of things. And tow truck yards are pretty much everywhere here. So it's a pretty easy solution here. Ultimately, from what I can research into it, it's the same principles applies with most of this type of thing. If you hit a parked car, you are at fault regardless of anything. Though, from what I've read up on, it seems to be that insurance in America and a lot of places, if the person was parked in an illegal spot, like illegally parked, some of the liability will be put onto them. Unfortunately, because you did hit a moving car, most of it will still be on you, but because the car was illegally parked, they do cop some of it, but not much ultimately. Ultimately, I don't think hitting their car is worth it. What's better is to just let a towee know, hey, there's someone illegally parked if you want some free money kind of deal. Here we have a mother and daughter duo who are taking the I did nothing wrong, so I'm going to scream and shout and resist like a mother and hurt myself in the process route when getting arrested.
Stop resisting.
I don't care. It's my mom.
Your mom's fine.
It's my mom. She did nothing wrong. I kept the officer here. You're singing. You're watching that. You're watching it.
I love how the daughter fell over at the start, probably faked to fall over, and then faked being injured in her arm, but then then a few moments later managed to get right back up without looking like she's actually hurt in any way, only to get dragged back down because she tried to attack a police officer. Genuinely, I gotta ask these questions to these people. What do you think was gonna happen here? Seriously. Any injuries you've just copped here, they are completely of your own making by not only resisting arrest, but when you see your mother get arrested, instead of just being reasonable, let this happen and you can deal with it and potentially do a lawsuit later because you might be wrongfully arrested. No. You decide to get up and try to pull the police officer off your mother. What do you think was gonna happen? They're gonna get off your mother and then move on? No, dummy. You're gonna be whipped to the ground and arrested too. Well,